is already broken. Your silence said what words avoided. In my soul, you push me away, but I still care. Stay too done, knowing nobody there. Love don't disappear because it hurts. I stay loyal till they burn. In the ocean with impression show. I never met the land before. How deeply I loved you so. Even when you close the door, I gave you all of me repeatedly. Till loving you started defeating me. And I'm tired, I finally pleaded. I couldn't stay where I wasn't needed. Sometimes the hardest goodbye is the one your heart never wanted. I pray you would fight for me too, instead of teaching me how to lose you. Now I carry all the bruising, trying to heal while I still stand. You push me away, but I still care. Even when I was always sure, God made me blind to every sign. Till I forgot this life was mine. In the ocean still returns to shore. Even after storms and broken shore, some waves end eventually. Every coast is home to me. Walk away, slowly feeling heart exhausted from overseas. Still love you on my soul, but I couldn't stay where I wasn't needed. Some people love deeply, even heartbreaking. Tired heart deserves sometimes love still lives, even after goodbye. You push me away, but I still do. Still leave space every time you're near. Heart so cold, but it stays sincere. Smile outside, but the storm stay here. Like when the ocean kisses the sand. Never break until it touches the land. That's how my soul kept reaching your hand. Even when you let go again, I carry silence inside my chest. Covered wounds, hoping they will rest. But pain and darkness hold the space. Some scars still cry inside the bed. You taught me in the softest way, then showed me distance the very next day. Now every memory slowly fades like sunset colors. And I kept fighting for something dying. Still stay low, my tears were hiding. Heart kept sinking, but soul kept trying. Truth in your eyes can never stop lying. You push me away, but I still care. I'm knowing nobody there. But don't disappear just 'cause it hurts. Some hearts stay loyal till they burn. In the ocean with impression shore. Never met the end before. How deeply I loved you so. Close the door. I gave you all of me repeatedly. Till loving you started defeating me. And I'm tired, I finally pleaded. I couldn't stay where I wasn't needed. Every conversation turned so cold. Like nights wrapped up in gold. I stopped seeing the heart I hold. Started to feel like disposable. I blame myself for the time. Stay away from what we not. Trying to fix what you left behind. Losing pieces of my mind. Walking away, staying hurting. Sometimes the body can't be strong. Why you go through just to stay strong? Irreplaceable. While I loved you unbreakable. Now I know love ain't beautiful when one side feels invisible. And I kept walking dead roses. Holding promises already broken. Your silence said what words avoided. In my soul, you push me over, I still care. You got knowing nobody there. Love don't disappear just 'cause it hurts. Some might stay loyal till they burn. In the ocean with impression show. Never met the end before. How deeply I loved you so. couldn't stay if I wasn't needed. Sometimes the hardest goodbye is the one your heart never wanted. I prayed you would fight for me instead of teaching me how to lose. Now I carry love with both hands, trying to heal what I still can. You push me away, to every side, till I forgot this life was mine, and the ocean still returns to shore. Even after storms and broken shore, some waves and eventually, not every coast is home to slowly, heart exhausted from overseas. Still love you on my soul, but I couldn't stay where I wasn't needed. Some people love deeply, even heartbreaking. Tired hearts deserve peace too. Sometimes love still lives, even after goodbye. You push me away, but I still stay. Still leave space every time you move. Heart so cold, but it stays sincere. Smile outside, but the storm stay here. Like when the ocean kisses the sand. Never breaking till it touch the land. But some my soul kept reaching your hand. Even when you let go of me, I carry silence inside my chest. Covered wounds, open dead tears. For pain and darkness on display. Some stars still cry inside the bed. You taught me love in the softest way. Then showed me distance the very next day. Now every memory slowly fades like sunset colors after rain. And I kept fighting for something nice. To stay loyal while tears were hiding. Heart kept sinking but soul kept trying. Truth in your eyes can never stop lying. You push me away but I still care. Stay on the thunder when nobody there. Love don't disappear just 'cause it hurts. Some hearts stay loyal till they hurt. And the ocean wouldn't touch on shore. I never met the land before. How deeply I loved your soul. Even when you closed the door, you are a melody. The loving you started defeating me. And my life I finally cleared. I couldn't stay where I wasn't needed. Every conversation turned so cold. Feels like night wrapped up in gold. I stopped seeing that hope. Started feeling like disposable. I blame myself for every fight. Stay awake through every night. Trying to fix what you left behind. Losing pieces of my mind. And maybe walking away sounds wrong. But staying hurting for too long. Sometimes goodbye becomes a song. A weak soul sings just to stay strong. You make me feel irreplaceable. While I loved you unbreakable. Now I know love ain't beautiful. When inside feels invisible. And I kept watering billows. Holding promises already broken. The silence said what words avoided. In my soul. You push me away, but I still do. Still leave space every time you're near. Heart so cold, but it stays sincere. Smile outside, but the storm's still here. Like an ocean kisses the sand. Never break until it touches the land. I feel my soul kept reaching your hand. Even when you let go again, I carry silence inside my chest. Covered wounds, hoping they'll rest. For pain and darkness on the scars. Some stars still cry inside the bed. You taught me love in the softest way. Then showed me distance the very next day. Now every memory slowly fades like sunset colors like the rain. And I kept fighting for something that I used to stay low. My tears were hiding. Heart kept sinking, but soul kept trying. Truth in your eyes, you push me over, but I still care. Truth unknown, nobody cares. Love don't disappear just 'cause it hurts. Some hearts stay loyal till they burst. The ocean wouldn't crash on shore. You never met the end. Give me all of your soul. Even when you close the door, I give you all of me repeatedly. The loving you started defeating me. And I tried, I finally pleaded. I couldn't stay here. I wasn't needed. Every conversation turned so cold. Words like knives wrapped up in gold. You stopped seeing the heart I hold. Started treating love disposable. I blame myself for every fight. Stay awake through every night. Trying to fix what you left behind. Why losing pieces of my mind? You know it sounds wrong. The same hurt me for too long. Sometimes the Bible becomes a song. A weak soul singing just to stay strong. You made me feel irreplaceable, while I loved you unbreakable. Now I know love ain't beautiful when one side feels invisible. And I kept walking days, holding promises already broken. Your silence said what words avoided. In my soul, you pushed me away, but I still care. Truth unknown, nobody there. Love don't disappear just 'cause it hurts. Some hearts stay loyal till they burn. The ocean wouldn't crash on shore. If you never met the end before, I'll give me all of your soul. Even when you close the door, I give you all of me repeatedly. You started defeating me. And I tried, I finally pleaded. I couldn't stay where I was needed. Sometimes the hardest goodbye is the one your heart never wanted. Pray you would fight for me too, instead of teaching me how to lose. Very love it goes hands, trying to heal what I lost to stand. You push me away, but I still care. Even when pain overshadows every side, till I forgot this life was mine. The ocean still returns to shore, even after storms and broken shore. Some waves end eventually, not every coast is yours or peace. The waves slowly breathing, already dropped from overseas. Still love you on my soul is bleeding, but I couldn't stay where I wasn't needed. Some people love deeply, even
Becky,
heartbreaking.
Becky.
A tired heart deserves peace too. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes love still lives even after goodbye.
Becky,
You push me
Becky.
away, but I still feel. Still leave space every time you're near. Heart so cold, but it stays sincere. Smile outside, but the storm's still here. Like when the ocean kisses the sand. Never break until you touch the land. I saw my soul kept reaching your hand.
Kanya kita yating sih.
I carry silence inside my chest. Covered wounds, hoping they'll rest. For pain and darkness. I still cry inside the bed. You taught me love in the softest way, then showed me distance the very next day. Now every memory slowly fades like sunset colors after rain. And I kept fighting for something nice, to stay loyal while tears were hiding. Heart kept sinking, but soul kept trying. Truth in your eyes, I never stopped lying. You pushed me away, but I stayed there. Stayed through thunder when nobody there. Love don't disappear just 'cause it hurts. Some hearts stay loyal till they fall. And the ocean wouldn't crash on shore. Even never met the end before. That's how deeply I loved your soul. Close the door. I gave you all of me repeatedly. The loving you started defeating me. And I tried, I finally pleaded. I couldn't stay where I was. Every conversation turned so cold. It was like nights wrapped up in gold. It stopped seeing the heart I hold. Started treating love disposable. I blame myself for every fight. Stayed awake through every night. To fix what you left behind. Losing pieces of my mind. Maybe walking away sounds wrong. But staying hurt me for too long. Sometimes goodbye becomes the song. A weak soul sings just to stay strong. You made me feel irreplaceable, while I loved you unbreakable. Now I know love ain't beautiful when one side feels invisible. And I kept watching days, holding promises already broken. Your silence said what words avoided. In my soul, push me away, but I still pray. Through thunder when nobody there. Love don't couldn't stay where I wasn't needed. Sometimes the hardest goodbye is the one your heart never wanted. I pray you will fight for me too, instead of teaching me how to lose you. Now I carry love with bruised hands, trying to heal while I still stand. You push me away, but I still care. You are overshared. That made me blind to every sign. Till I forgot this life was mine. And the ocean still returns to shore. Even after storms and broken shores. Some waves learn eventually. Not every coast is home to peace. So I walked away, slowly grieving. Heart exhausted from overfeeling. Still loved you on my soul was leaving. But I couldn't stay where I wasn't needed. Some people love deeply, even heartbreaking. Tired hearts deserve peace too. Sometimes love still Sometimes love still lives, even after goodbye. You push me away, but I still care. Still leave space every time you're near. Heart so bruised, but it stays sincere. Smile outside, but the storm stay here. Like when the ocean kisses the sand. Never break until it touch the land. That's how my soul kept reaching your hand, even while you let go. Again, I carry silence inside my chest. Covered wounds, hoping they would rest. But pain and darkness only spreads. Some scars still cry inside the bed. You taught me love in the softest way, then showed me distance the very next day. Now every memory slowly fades like sunset colors after rain. And I kept fighting for something dying, still stay loyal while tears were hiding. Heart kept sinking but soul kept trying. Truth in your eyes could never stop lying. You pushed me away but I still care. Stayed through thunder when nobody dared. Love don't disappear just cause it hurts. Some hearts stay loyal till they burn. And the ocean wouldn't crash on shore if they never met the land before. That's how deeply I loved your soul. Even when you closed the door, I gave you all of me repeatedly. Till loving you started defeating me. Am I tired of finally pleading? I couldn't stay where I wasn't needed. Every conversation turned so cold. Words like knives wrapped up in gold. You stopped seeing the heart I hold. Started treating love disposable. I blame myself for every fight. Stayed awake through every night, trying to fix what you left behind. While losing pieces of my mind. And maybe walking away sounds wrong, but staying hurt me for too long. Sometimes goodbye becomes the song. A weak soul sings just to stay strong. You made me feel replaceable while I loved you unbreakable. Now I know love ain't beautiful when one side feels invisible. And I kept watering dead roses, holding promises already broken. Your silence said what words avoided. In my soul finally noticed you pushed me away, but I still care. Stayed through thunder when nobody dared. Love don't disappear just cause it hurts. Some hearts stay loyal till they burn. And the ocean wouldn't crash on shore if I never met the land before. That's how deeply I loved your soul. Even when you closed the door, I gave you all of me repeatedly. Till loving you started defeating me. Am I tired? I finally pleaded. I couldn't stay where I wasn't needed. Sometimes the hardest goodbye is the one your heart never wanted. I prayed you would fight for me too, instead of teaching me how to lose you. Now I carry love with bruised hands, trying to heal while I still stand. You pushed me away, but I still care. Even when pain was all we shared, that made me blind to every sign. Till I forgot this life was mine, and the ocean still returns to shore. Even after storms and broken shore, some waves learn eventually. Not every coast is home to peace, so I walked away, slowly grieving, heart exhausted from overfeeling. Still loved you while my soul was bleeding, but I couldn't stay where I wasn't needed. Some people love deeply, even while breaking. But tired hearts deserve peace too. Sometimes love still lives even after goodbye. You push me away, but I still care. Still leave space every time you're near. Heart so bruised, but it stays sincere. Smile outside, but the storms stay here. Like when the ocean kisses the sand. Never break until it touched the land. That's how my soul kept reaching your hand. Even while you let go again, I carry silence inside my chest. Covered wounds, hoping they would rest. But pain and darkness only spreads. Some scars still cry inside the bed. You taught me love in the softest way, then showed me distance the very next day. Now every memory slowly fades like sunset colors after rain. And I kept fighting for something dying, still stay loyal while tears were hiding. Heart kept sinking but soul kept trying. Truth in your eyes could never stop lying. You pushed me away but I still care. Stayed through thunder when nobody there. Love don't disappear just cause it hurts. Some hearts stay loyal till they burn, and the ocean wouldn't crash on shore if it never met the land before. That's how deeply I loved your soul. Even when you closed the door, I gave you all of me repeatedly, till loving you started defeating me. Am I tired? I finally pleaded. I couldn't stay where I wasn't needed. Every conversation turned so cold, words like knives wrapped up in gold. You stopped seeing the heart I hold, started treating love disposable. I blame myself for every fight, stayed awake through every night, trying to fix what you left behind. Why losing pieces of my mind? And maybe walking away sounds wrong, but staying hurt me for too long. Sometimes goodbye becomes the song. A weak soul sings just to stay strong. You make me feel replaceable, while I loved you unbreakable. Now I know love ain't beautiful when one side feels invisible. And I kept watering dead roses, holding promises already broken. Your silence said what words avoided. In my soul, finally noticed you pushed me away, but I still care. Through thunder when nobody there. Love don't disappear just cause it hurts. Some hearts stay loyal till they burn, and the ocean wouldn't crash on shore if it never met the land before. That's how deeply I loved your soul. Even when you closed the door, I gave you all of me repeatedly, till loving you started defeating me. And my tired heart finally pleaded. I couldn't stay where I wasn't needed. Sometimes the hardest goodbye is the one your heart never wanted. I pray you would fight for me too, instead of teaching me how to lose you. Now I carry love with bruised hands, trying to heal while I still stand. You pushed me away, but I still care. Even when pain was all we shared, love made me blind to every sign, till I forgot this life was mine. And the ocean still returns to shore, even after storms and broken shores. Some waves learn eventually, not every coast is home to peace. So I walked away, slowly grieving, heart exhausted from overfeeling. Still loved you while my soul was bleeding, but I couldn't stay where I wasn't needed. Some people love deeply, even while breaking. The tired hearts deserve peace too.